welcome Dolores. The stage is yours.
How does it work?
Oh, no, no. Yeah, we're taking care of it. No worries.
Yeah, it's okay? Okay. So, hello, my name is Dolores Greń, and I'm a strategic marketing consultant. And I was working with marketing for 15 years. I believe that marketing is combination of the art and the science, and that's the reason why my company I call mature marketing. Okay, but today it's not about me, but about mistakes. And I want to share with you some mistakes. I have 7 mistakes, marketing strategic mistakes. I met them and I made them also personally. So please teach from me and from also real cases. Okay, 7 strategic marketing mistakes that keep you away from the money. So first, why is greater than what? The second one, we instead of client. The third, ask, don't assume. Fourth, reach, maintain, don't sell. 5th, they look before they touch. 6th, YOLO marketing. And the last one, test, evaluate, and again, and this is the story. This is 7 mistakes. Okay, so let's go. First mistake, why is greater than what? So don't think only about your product, your service. And this is very common mistake, that you feel that your product is like the oasis, I would say. So you are not the oasis. I know this is a sad story, but this is true. This is a fact that nobody is waiting for your product. Is waiting for your solution. But please convince people, please convince your audience that they need you. So first consider the solution. How do you meet the client's needs? Not think about your product. This is boring. Nobody wants to listen to your story about you. If you are first on the market, remember about adaptation. So maybe the people are not ready to use your product. And it's related to education. Education means money, means also time. So are you ready for that? And also we have many alternatives. I mentioned about the oasis. So this is the good example that we are not in the alone. We are running in the ecosystem, and we are fully equipped now. So substitutes, alternatives, and I have a case for that. It's a real case from my client. And I want to share with you the case study about the travel app. So the client asked me for a consultation about a travel app, and they were very excited about their idea. They said, oh, we are first on the market. Nobody has this kind of app. And it was their mindset, the main, attitude that they are first. But my first question was, do we need this kind of application? What kind of application they have? Okay, it was a travel app for visiting the main capital in Europe. So they really were excited, but nobody asked the people, do you need that? And people were not eager to pay for it, because we have the Google Maps, and it's free, it's convenience, and we know this application, we use it all. So it was the case. I know they were first, but it's not enough. So we are convenient as a people, as a clients, and it's a fact. Don't discuss with the facts. And we get to use the known solution. And unfortunately, they failed with the app. Okay, the second mistake, we or I instead of client. And we love our stories. We love storytelling. I know it's a marketing part, but still it's not, it should be a story about client, not about us. So leave your author syndrome behind. I know we are really related with our ideas. We treat them like our child. But you lose objective perspective after a couple months, couple years, and how to judge your idea, how to judge your solution. Take the client perspective, and it's really hard to do it, but take their shoes, look on the product, on the service, his eyes, and deliver the values, benefits. And I know it's easy to say, it's hard to do, but investors want to listen about your abilities, not only about you. And take attention, if you search the website B2B, from B2B, for example, market, you can see we set up our company. We have so many years experience. What does it mean for your audience? This is the case. So do you have your values determined? Please think through where is your core, on what base you stay. Okay, and the case study, real example, BioIQ, the cosmetic company, and they said we have EcoCert certificate, and that's all. So what does it mean for the audience, for the potential client? We don't know, but they were so excited that they had this EcoCert, and they put on their graphics, as you can see, EcoCert everywhere, and this is pure organic, but they didn't explain what does it mean for a potential client, because they follow this author syndrome, that we are sure that it's obvious that we have EcoCert, so we are better, we are more natural than competition. But it is also a sad story because they are not present on the market at the moment. Okay, so they didn't, as you can see, tell about what does the EcoCert mean for clients. It was too shallow, only put the EcoCert. Okay, the next one, the third mistake, it's about ask, do not assume, but I put here, oh my God, I want to come back. Sorry. I want to share the story about my client also. We are still in cosmetic industry, and in natural branch, natural cosmetics are really popular now. So it's a story from this year. The Clochey client asked for consultation about their rebranding. So they are 10 years on the market and they want to refresh their branding. Also, they were looking for something new, and they were focused on the logo and tried to minimize the tree, this sign connected with the logo. As you can see, is a tree. But I told them, okay, let's try to ask the audience what is important for them when they are looking your product in the drugstore. what is important for them, what is eye-catching. And the marketing survey has shown that the blue bottle was unique for them, not this tree. And nobody said that this is the tree. They said, oh, it's a nice decoration. But they were so focused on the tree that this is, their identification. It's something, connected with the brand, and it's obligatory to keep it. Nobody said that, but we tested, we evaluated that. And so that's the third mistake. Ask, don't assume. So, but it's not, it requires time and effort. It's completely different mindset that we have to devote energy to ask the target audience. We don't guess. We are curious, we are patient, we want to evaluate. And it's also my tip, don't avoid marketing surveys. They are not hard, they are not tough, they are accessible. Today it could be, for example, the Google form, and for example, 5-6 questions, and that's okay to find and to know client's perspective, and you can be also surprised. Don't negotiate with facts. Not everybody will be your client, and this is also the mistake that we see potential clients everywhere. But the sales funnel, as you can see, is cruel. Welcome to the real world. And not everybody will be your client, as you can see, so please remember about that and take care about your traffic and this first stage of the funnel to reach to the audience. Okay, and the next one, the third mistake is reach, maintain, don't sell. Maybe tricky, but it was my intention. Don't ask for the hand on the first date. So I know that you want to sell your product, your service, but as I said here, the marketing funnel, the sales funnel is cruel. Because it's about the process. It's not about one-time action. So reach, as you can see, build the awareness first, then interest and desire. Now you can sell, but not on the first date. So they should believe you before they believe in your solution, application, or product, service. Be noticed, be eye-catching. So this is first stage of our funnel, awareness. So are you noticed or not? Be long-term. Be long-term, think about loyalty, because there are two crucial points of the funnel. As you can see, this interest, because we are, as I said at the beginning, fully equipped. So it's really hard to grab our attention nowadays, and loyalty. Otherwise, you will be spend your marketing budget to reach to everyone, again and again. So building loyalty, it's also called as a the bucket syndrome, that we have holes in our bucket because we are still concentrated on new clients. How about this loyalty? It's cheaper for us be concentrated on loyal clients. Okay, yeah. Clients are impassive, and this is also the fact, and please make it up and use as a chance that we are lazy. I know, I mean as a client, because we are them. So, for example, neuron marketing gives us a deep insight what is noticeable nowadays. For example, did you know, have you met this great number law, the great number law that we can put the same numbers in using greater font, and it works much more deeper. It's more, we can see that, we can focus on that, and because it's really hard to focus our attention, grab our attention nowadays. Okay, and the case study about generic medicine. It was really hard. I worked with the pharmaceutical company, and they launched the 10th generic medicine. It was the same substances inside. So how to be different on this market? So we use the communication. As you can see, we wanted to be different and engage doctors, and they should remember our name, our medicine name. So we put here Sudoku to engage them. So try your mind, and also it was a contest. Are you the greatest mind in the city, dear doctor? So it was some kind of gamification also involved in that case. So it's not only this, this funnel. It's not only about telling the story, it's also about engaging. Okay, but as I said at the beginning, it's the art and the science. Oh my God, sorry. Okay, the mistake number 5. They look before touch, and I meet during my practice sometimes the objection. Okay, the branding is not for us because we are running our business not in sexy branch like technical branch, B2B sector, and should we invest in branding? Yes, you should, because it's a chance for you to be one step further before the competences. For example, this case shows us that the construction company, they have own brand built it, and also here is important to take care about not only about the visual part but also communication. So, because you can copy these visual elements, but the tone of voice, your advantages, your archetype, your tagline, and your tone of voice, your brand language, it's really hard to copy. It's something that works deeper. And as I said here, they look before touch, so it's the first touch. There are many touch points which lead to your company, but this first impression is very important. So invest in your branding. It's worth. Okay, YOLO marketing. So I put here the meme. When somebody tells you that marketing is easy, for example, let's create new reels. It's not a problem, it's easy. You have the mobile phone, so let's do it. Tell him, I love you, but you are not serious people. So, and it's also the case, real case, that I met last year, that the client from nutrition company, the marketing plan wasn't approved because they didn't deliver the marketing strategic plan. Their plan was too general because they had only the bullet points like, oh, we go to the social media. Okay, we hire the influencers. And that's all. And they didn't get money. So it was, you know, the emergency call to me, you have 3 days to work out the detailed strategic plan. Indicators are really important, so be friends of them. And what you want to announce is much more important where. And also take into consideration tools. There are many tools. We have about 10,000 tools, application, and also communication channels, but please remember there are tools. The brain, the core is your. And YOLO attitude means always troubles in marketing, really. And the last but not least, test, evaluate, and again and again. And as you can see, the brand is complex, and we cannot take one part. And I can't tell you that one of them is the most important. They are mixed. And there is no abracadabra in marketing. We don't believe in shortcuts, in one magic button, but don't change the tools before you evaluate, before you go deeper, because sometimes I know you believe that they don't work, but it's not the truth. Try to be an investigator. And remember about PDCA, plan, do, check, act. So doing is only one part. It's only one part. How about planning? How about checking? We are not in marketing good at them. And the golden ratio, it's also proven that the golden ratio of our marketing budget, the golden split is 60-40, so branding over the selling. Okay, so that's all. That's my perspective. If you want to ask something, please do that. I will be there. So thank you for that. 7 mistakes from my practice. Thank you.